Hey y'all, Edward the Brick Building Texting here with another speed build for you. And today we have something a little bit different. We have a selection from the ZURU MAX line, these spheres filled with building blocks that you can find at your local grocery store, gas station, convenience store, drugstore. These are all over the place, and they have several different sub-themes. This one is part of their Sushi bar collection, 139 pieces. And after a little bit of digging, I found that this is supposed to be a miso bowl, although at first glance looks like ramen to me, and I'm a huge ramen fan. I love it. So this appealed to me as a lover of ramen and as a brick builder to put the two together. It looks pretty cool. Lots of detail in that soup. Right there you can see bits of tofu, bits of vegetables and broth. You even get a brick-built spoon out of it. So it's my first experience building one of these, so it should be an interesting one, and we'll be back on the other side to talk about it. So let's get to it. Hey y'all, welcome back to my review of the miso soup from the ZURU Sushi collection. All three components are built, and let's talk about each one in turn. So this is the main part of the build, the actual bowl of soup. Nicely constructed, using lots of round parts, corner pieces, etc. Lots of plates in this too. The broth itself is yellow, and lots of things floating in the broth. I mentioned at the introduction, I love ramen soup. Although this is advertised as a miso soup, I'm not actually 100% certain what the difference is between the two, but it looks very similar to ramen. That's why I picked it up in the first place. There's lots of elements like floating in the broth, which is actually kind of cool. We have these elements here, which I believe are supposed to be tofu, some sort of vegetables, and we have a leaf piece right there. It floating in the soup. The bowl is nice, black, lots of black brick and plate. pretty sturdy, pretty very good clutch power on this. And this bowl of soup rests on this platform, which I believe is supposed to be like a wooden style of platform. So when you set the soup on that, looks like what you would be served in a restaurant. And the final part of the build, the spoon. You get a brick-built spoon in this thing. And this one was a little tricky to put together because the instructions are incredibly tiny in this set. That's probably the only real complaint I have about this whole build is the instructions are small and sometimes a little hard to read if you're not looking carefully at it. And some of the parts putting together in the spoon were a little tricky to put together. But I eventually did get it all together. It looks pretty cool. And it looks like you could actually eat this soup with this spoon. So overall, I like the build. This is actually my first experience with this brand of building blocks, and I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It's a visual feast, if you pardon the pun. It looks really cool. It's a good display piece, and I liked it a lot. I think I'll be doing some more of these. And that brings me to the end of the review. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like this video and subscribe for more content. And as always, if you want to find me on my other socials, they're all linked in the video, in the description of this video and in my bio. So please go check them out. And that'll do it for today, guys. Keep on building. Bye.